We're looking at S&P 500 and futures. The overall structure of the market is big consolidation. The recent pattern is a bullish spike and a channel pattern, and the stock market is going to open in a few minutes. So this is my overnight structure analysis before the market opens. All right, we have a second entry long, but I'm not going to take it because it is exactly around the market open. It is a small inside bar. The downtrend needs to get new extreme. Okay, so we have high impact news. Right now you can see massive bar, massive spike in volatility. This is why I'm not taking a setup right around the news. So I need to wait a few minutes for news to subside. Okay, I was looking to sell some nice lower high because all uptrends played out, this spike in the channel and this short-term trend, following the range rules, but we're back above EMA, massive bull bar. So I'm going to be waiting if we can get some push below EMA. This is a long consolidation, so I want to follow the trend range rules, buy low, sell high, especially since all uptrends played out. I want to be selling high, but we push back above EMA, so that's not the best clue that I want to sell, even as you can see. It's still going back into the range, which is good. Prices are in a consolidation. The most recent trend is down. We have a downtrend working lower. We're closing outside the downtrend. So I want to see new low first entry short, second entry short at the EMA, because I expect new low to be tested according to trendline rule. So let's see if we can get a good signal bar here. Right, here, so I'm resuming the video as I managed to get filled on this second entry short triple test. It didn't trigger at first, but it managed towards the close to trigger lower, then reverse all the way back up here. So I dropped my limit order. The downtrend needs to get new extreme. You have a second entry short at the EMA, one top, double top, triple top. So I'm risking the setup. It triggered quite weird, but the risk is so tiny that it's worth for me to take it. Scalping 7 contracts for 2 points, leaving 1 contract as a runner in case market goes all the way down here to test the bottom of the range and test the new extreme for the downtrend. So I don't only have a second entry short here, but I also have one top, double top, triple top, which is giving me a little bit more confidence. We still need more to go. Scalping 7 contracts for 2 points. My stop loss always has to go 1 tick above the single bar when I'm selling and 1 tick below the single bar when I'm buying. Come on, a couple more ticks. Market slowed down a lot. Alright, and we finally ticked through. So this was a great second entry short combined with one top, double top, triple top. So the more reasons you have to enter, the better. You can see how nicely the downtrend is fitting all the way down. I used counting technique to count for the tool gap pullback. EMA rejected once, twice, triple top. So great second entry short, great signal bar. It looked like it's not going to trigger, but towards the close it reversed down, then reversed up. I dropped the limit order. So let's see if we can get the runner. I had my range lows here, but after we bounced lower again here, I moved it a little bit lower. The trend range has expanded. The downtrend got strong. And this was my first trade for the day. It was a very boring day, but at least we got some one textbook high probability setup. Alright, traders, and our runner just got hit. I came back from my break. The downtrend played out with the break. A couple pushes to an extreme. We had a reversal pattern. Felt second entry short above EMA, or very close to reversal pattern, because felt second entry short needs to close above EMA. This one is barely at the level of EMA, so a little bit sketchy bar, but there is the reversal. And then we have a nice channel established. You can see once again using market geometry off of these lows. So this short-term option is working higher, and this is the main picture. Big overall consolidation. The buyers are buying at the bottom, so we expect prices right now to follow this option working higher. The market offered a two-leg pullback, but it is an inside bar. We didn't trigger below. It didn't also close on its high. Now 2 key entry points are very tempting, but I really don't like inside bars lately, so I'm skipping this. I need to see trigger below something that is not inside bar. Alright traders, I decided to take a failed second entry short, new low first entry short, second entry short failure, because there is a bearish bar, reverse all the way back into bullish bar, and key entry points held, the EMA held again, the trend line held. Now this is a way more aggressive setup than this one, because you can see there's more consolidation, a lot of bars next to each other, so I'm taking more risk. So this is a little bit more aggressive setup, so you have to take this fact into consideration when you're taking a setup like this is simply a bit more stacked, so there can be a little fake out. But because I have so many key entry points, there's small support established, it reversed back up, I'm willing to take the risk. Once again, scalp here, stop loss goes one thing below the single bar, and let's see if we can get the scalp or we can chop here. So it's taking its time, which is not good. This is not what is supposed to happen on the trap. So you can see the consolidation is still kicking in, but it's no problem. I like taking this setup, it will either work or it won't. I'm scalping only 6 ticks because it was a little bit too stacked. So if you're wondering why my target profit is lower, it's because it is simply quite stacked. Small support, EMA, trend lines, so many key entry points. I had to take a risk despite the stacked area. Also, the bars are full trend bars, which means the consolidation is not as bad. If you see dojis with a lot of tails, that's a bad consolidation. We're about to maximize, but we need to tick through. And we ticked out. So I'm going to place my stop loss to break even. We got out just before the double top. In case that's going to be all the momentum, we're going to chop. So the scalp was made. The runner is just a bonus now. New extreme by 1 tick. So new high was made and our runner got hit. Alright traders, so I'm going to wrap it up with my 2 trades. So this is the overall structure for today. We started with bullish bias. We traded up. You can consider taking a multiple test because there's a support, 1 bounce, 2nd bounce, 3rd bounce, 4th bounce. So small bar you can consider, but it is quite close to news. There can be spike in volatility. Market entered small consolidation. You gotta be careful because price action is getting quite stacked, but we traded up. Then uptrends played out, so it is not a bad setup to sell off of these highs, breaking new high, great bearish bar. You can get the scalp here, or if you're holding longer target profit, you can ride this out. Now market created push higher. There's a decent new low, first entry short, second entry short after we broke the main key level high of the day. So decent second entry short. I was thinking market may reverse all the way back down, but we didn't touch the support here and we pushed back above EMA. So when I was watching this, the price action was very slow and there was conflicting bias because you can see every single major low is higher and higher. So there is slight bullish imbalance, but at the same time, it's going way too sideways. It is acting like a consolidation. So you can make a case for there to be some slightly wider channel, for example, something like this. So I was going back and forth, whether to play this channel or focus on the consolidation. And when I have conflicting variables where I'm not sure what is the pattern, I don't trade. So I wasn't even looking for setups throughout this entire area because it was confusing. I want to make sure I understand what the price action is. You can see there is pretty much no setup, breaking new extreme, push above EMA, breaking new high. Nothing gets established. This big consolidation, this big trend range is not established just yet because you still keep getting higher lows. So it looks bullish, but at the same time it is too sideways. There is no good setup. Just have to be patient. And then finally, the resistance is starting to hold more and more. EMA is flat for quite some time, consistent price swings up and down, and a massive spike below EMA. So finally, we can forget about the bullish bias and we can focus on this consolidation, which means we're coming off the range highs. So there is a decent second entry short. I skipped it at the time because it wasn't full at the EMA, but looking back, off the trend line, great bearish bar, we're coming off the range highs, most likely all the way down here. Decent second entry short. Then we had the second entry short triple test at the EMA. We also had a lower high confirmation set up here, but as you can see, the single bar is bullish bar, so we have to wait for double bar entry. It is quite big. While we pushed above EMA, we also have a felt second entry long here, felt second entry long, but it's not full at the EMA. New high, first entry long, second entry long fell there. The downtrend still needs to get new extreme according to trendline rule. By the way, I expanded my trend range because once this bounce reverse all the way down here, I'm a little bit lower. I'm still getting a lot of confirmations here. I can mark this for second entry long, a little bit more aggressive, but the risk is tiny, 1.75. Yeah, this is a tiny risk. You expect new according to trendline rule, so more aggressive trade can consider. One leg down, break, second leg down. First entry short, second entry short. That is, we've been great for second entry short, headed form stronger. Bullish bar above EMA. It's a little bit lackluster like this, so for this reason I'm marking more aggressive. Range is kicking in, price action is going sideways, and the push above EMA is indicating, okay, downtrend played out and we're back above the EMA. I'm using the market geometry to identify another channel. This is definitely a more aggressive setup because it is way too stacked, a lot of bars. Bounce lower here, but you can't go long because it's stalled. There's an inside bar. You can't take a long above this inside bearish bar. Break a new high and market is about to close. So very boring day at the very beginning. Fortunately, there were a couple setups the second part of the day, and this is why it is so important to understand this and accept this, that just because the first part of the day there are not that many good setups, that doesn't mean that you're going to be frustrated, you're going to throw in the towel. No, almost every single day there are at least few decent high probability setups. Sometimes you can wait a little bit longer, sometimes they're going to form right after the open, but that is just something that is part of trading. And if you truly understand this, you won't get frustrated while the market isn't offering you what you want. If you truly accept the fact that sometimes you may wait a little bit longer, but eventually the setups will be there, it makes trading way more easier. I hope you had a good trading day. I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to talk to you next time. Good luck in your trading.